Hello, Intro to Computer Science. Right now, this is kind of my first little practice video with you guys using Screencastify. I can tell you for most of your assignments, I'm going to basically just use Google Classroom. I'll say, hey, complete lesson number, this one's number 6, do slides, so on from this slide to this slide. But I also want to share that I can use this for those of you that maybe have questions about how exactly to do something. I can kind of walk you through by making these videos. I'll probably request that if you have questions, you need to like email me, send a message saying, hey, could you walk me through slide number 7, like the one I have up right now, for example, because maybe you read the instructions, it's not too clear. So this is kind of like a little practice example video for that, for those of you that are having a little bit of trouble with code.org. So for instance, if you right now, we should have all left off, our last day at school was lesson 6, user input and strings, and we are on slide number 7. And by the way, when I'm distracting down here in the corner, I can just get rid of me. So now all need to focus on is what is written in front of you. And basically what they've asked you to do is make 2 variables inside your event handler to store the age and name of the user. And if you look down here, I've kind of done that. I basically made, okay, we have username and we have user age. And then you'll kind of realize, wait a minute, there's some other things. It's because I continued on to slide to lesson 8 and lesson 9 ahead of time. All they want you to do here is get text to update the values that are going to be stored. And again, get text is this yellow one, and that basically, of course, mistakes are going to happen all the time in these videos, and I'm going to never edit them, deal with it. Basically, get text is kind of where they get it, and they're going to get it here. Notice name input. Name input is actually something that we made here. It is a text input. I was very clever. I named this one name input, and this one I named age input. Again, you can always look there to see what is your label for those. So get text basically means get text that's typed into name input. And let's see, they can actually kind of give you the examples here. And all you would do is you hit run for your app. And as you can notice, I type in, font is kind of small, but it is still legible, if not zoom in with your various Chromebooks. And I hit submit, and you'll notice, hey, we haven't done that yet. Again, you'll see slides 8 and 9. But this is just to give you a little bit of heads up of how I can kind of help walk you through if you're having any questions, any uncertainties with a certain puzzle, if you will. So as we, let me see, I'll even put my video on so you can see the sincerity. No. So now, basically, as you're having just questions, concerns, shoot me a message, shoot me an email, and just specify which one is kind of having trouble. And maybe we'll even use, there's a different, this is screencast where I'm recording this video, but there's also ones where we can have live sharing. That's with Zoom. That's something that other classes might be using as well. So that's another option for you. Again, this remote learning, it might seem kind of awkward and challenging, but the good thing is code.org is literally built for you to kind of be autonomous, as in figure this out on your own. But of course, I'm here as your teacher. I can always help walk you through for those of you that have questions. So remember, I have a Google Classroom assignment right now. You should be working your way up all the way to basically it's the end of slide 14. You kind of make a complete Mad Lib game. I see 2 of you already have it turned in. Let's see. So yeah, for those of you that got a head start, congratulations, I approve. The rest, I'll have it graded and it will be updated in Aries as usual. One other thing is I'm going to probably have to do attendance daily. I'm going to probably use a Google form that I just put on Google Classroom. Be sure to go through and submit that just so I can confirm that you have at least checked to see if there's been any updates with our class daily. So with that, this ends our first screencast video. And again, we will be good, guys. All right, be positive and be productive. It's actually more fun to be productive. I know a lot of you just want to play your video games all day, but you'll get bored of it. And that's the worst, when you get bored of things that make you usually have fun. So again, mix and match productive and fun, and it'll be a better experience. Okay. Farewell.